If you wake up to pee at night, you are not alone. In fact, 45% of people over 60 years old will wake up to pee at least once per night. But what's even more interesting is that out of those 45%, only 10% of them will actually get up and pee, and the other 35% will try to go back to sleep, but can and lay there frustrated, exhausted, and often end up with brain fog and feeling tired throughout the entire next day. So the question is, are you one of the 35% or one of the 10%? Well, today I want to share with you why so many seniors find themselves waking up in the middle of the night to pee, and then how we can fix it. Now, this video may contain some information that is not appropriate for children under the age of 18 years old. Viewer discretion is advised. Welcome to the channel, where we focus on helping you live a healthier life naturally. Now, when it comes to health, there are two types of things that cause us to wake up at night. No, one are physical issues, such as having an enlarged prostate or experiencing menopausal symptoms. And no, two are habits that keep us from sleeping deeply through the night. And today, I want to share with you the most common habit that causes interrupted sleep. As a functional medicine provider, I have helped hundreds of thousands of people around the world turn their health around by making simple changes to their diet and lifestyle. Now, before I dive into the most common mistake that keeps you awake, I'd like to introduce you to our brand new wellness membership program called Inner Circle. It's an online community where like-minded people come together every month to learn about the latest research, trends, and breakthroughs in health and wellness, while also sharing their own experiences and asking questions. We also offer personalized health coaching, exclusive discounts on supplements, and other resources to help you achieve your health goals. If you're interested, click the link in the description below and join today. Alright, so the most common habit that prevents you from getting a good night's sleep is drinking too many liquids within 3 hours of bedtime. You see, when you drink too much water before bed, you put your body into a state of dehydration because your kidneys have to work overtime trying to process all the extra fluid. And because of that, you're going to be more likely to wake up to pee at night. Now, it's important to note that everyone's body is different and will process liquids at different rates. However, in general, it's recommended to avoid drinking more than 16 ounces of liquid within 3 hours of bedtime. So, if you usually have a glass of water right before bed, try moving that to earlier in the evening instead. Now, the key to improving your sleep quality is to start tracking your habits. That way you can identify which ones are disrupting your sleep and then start making adjustments. For example, take a look at this chart here. And let's say you're someone who has trouble falling asleep. So you start keeping track of your habits and notice that you're re-drinking coffee late in the day, napping during the day, and also eating heavy meals too close to bedtime. After looking at this chart, you can start to see how these habits are impacting your sleep quality. Then you can start making adjustments, like avoiding caffeine after lunch, taking shorter naps, and eating dinner earlier in the evening. In order to make these changes, we need to first identify the problem habits that are affecting our sleep. And the easiest way to do this is to use a habit tracker. A habit tracker is simply a tool that helps you monitor your daily habits and behaviors. By using a habit tracker, you can visually see your progress over time, which can help you stay motivated and consistent. Luckily, you don't have to spend any money on fancy apps or tools. A simple Google search for printable habit tracker will give you plenty of options to choose from. There's no one-size-fits-all approach, so feel free to experiment with different trackers until you find one that works best for you. Or if you prefer, you can also use a notebook or journal to track your habits. Just list out the habits you want to track and then check off each one as you complete it. You can also use a habit tracker app like Habitica or Loop Habit Tracker. These apps allow you to track multiple habits at once and send you reminders when it is time to check in. After identifying the problem habits, the next step is to create a plan to address them. This plan should include small, actionable steps that you can take to improve your sleep hygiene. For example, if you want to improve your sleep hygiene, you could start by setting a consistent sleep schedule, creating a relaxing bedtime routine, and ensuring that your bedroom is dark, quiet, and cool. Once you have a plan in place, it's important to stick to it as much as possible. This can be difficult, especially when you're first starting out, so it's helpful to have a support system in place. This could be a friend or family member who can help you stay accountable. You can also consider joining a support group or online community for additional support. There is a really neat company called Bedtime Stories that does a great job at helping you get to sleep. They offer high-quality white noise machines along with blackout curtains and sleep masks. These products are designed to block out external distractions so you can get a better night's sleep. Their white noise machines come in a variety of styles and sizes and produce soothing sounds that can help you relax and fall asleep faster. They also have a range of blackout curtains and sleep masks that can help block out unwanted light, allowing you to get a deeper, more restful sleep. You see, improving your sleep quality isn't a one-size-fits-all approach. It takes some trial and error to figure out what works best for you. That's why it's so important to track your habits and make adjustments as needed. But it is also important to understand that there are certain medical conditions that can affect your ability to sleep, such as sleep apnea, restless leg syndrome, and chronic pain. If you suspect that a medical condition is affecting your sleep, it's important to talk to your doctor and seek treatment. For example, let's say you're someone who struggles with falling asleep and staying asleep. You might try implementing a bedtime routine that includes reading, taking a warm bath, and dimming the lights. You could also try using a white noise machine to block out distracting sounds. If you still have trouble sleeping after trying these techniques, you should consult with your doctor. Your doctor may ask you questions about your sleep habits and medical history, and may also perform a physical exam to rule out any underlying medical conditions that could be affecting your sleep. Depending on the results of your exam and your answers to the questions, your doctor may recommend further testing or treatment. For example, if they suspect that you have sleep apnea, they may refer you to a sleep specialist for a sleep study. Sleep studies can help diagnose sleep disorders such as sleep apnea, which can then be treated with a continuous positive airway pressure machine, CPAP. Overall, there are many things that can cause us to wake up at night, but in most cases, it's simply a matter of adjusting our habits and lifestyle. By following the tips above and working closely with your doctor, you can identify the underlying causes of your disrupted sleep and develop a plan to address them. Waking up frequently at night can be frustrating and exhausting, but with the right mindset and plan, you can get the restful sleep that you deserve. And that's all I have for you today. I hope you found this information useful. If you did, please remember to click the like button and leave me a comment down below. Also, if you know someone who may benefit from this information, please share it with them. Thanks so much for watching. Have a blessed day.